You said that. Okay, but a 5 is an average.
But you didn't answer no. So if it was a no, it would have been a no.
It's a complex question, lady. So for you to think everything falls into a binary yes or no, you're just a So moving on.
Right.
Okay, shut the fuck up. But anyway, so let's move on. 5 out of 10 is average. Okay, it's not 7. It's not a fucking 7.
Myron Gaines totally loses it on his podcast watching these delusional 304s get savagely roasted by this new streamer Clovacular in this debate, as Myron Gaines just can't hold back as Clovacular one by one goes through every modern woman, just brutally tearing them apart while they die inside, criticizing every little feature just like they do. Let's get in.
Poland, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her 3.5 out of 10.
Damn. Wait. All right.
Damn. You know, obviously we've got some horrible. How old are you?
30.
Okay, not the worst in the world then. And you know, moving on, I'm going to give you a 4 out of 10. I'm definitely.
Wait. Do you want him to say like why you gave the rating and how they can improve? Can you give him say why so she got 3.5? Why and how can she improve?
Well, her mid face is way too long. Obviously, she's got the jowls coming in, horrible nasolabial folds. Horrible total facial width to height ratio. Just really bad age indicators. But obviously, at 30, that's not something really that's going to surprise me. Her upper maxilla is super recessed, horrible infraorbitals. That's why your under eyes are coming in like hell. Really recessed chin. All the facial convexities are wrong. Her radix is recessed. Moving on. Okay, well, how much time do we have on the podcast?
No. It's okay. Go, bro. Okay.
We've got an enlarged alar waist.
This was a match. She got a 4, right? You said a 4?
3.5.
Oh, 3. No, for her. She got a 4. Yeah. Why?
We just went into.
No, he said it.
No. I moved on to her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I was right. My bad. Because I was like, damn, that's a lot of shit. Okay, so it's 2 girls.
It was just her.
I thought it was just her. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so honestly, there's not a single good thing about her face, so I'm just going to use that as a universal thing, or else
Is that the shocking factor? That's crazy.
That's not really me being shocking, but, we could break it down if you want.
Yeah, please do.
So her alar base, the width of her nose is incredibly large. Her nasal bridge is incredibly wide. Obviously you've got bimaxillary protrusion. So your bite is all off. Just everything is wrong.
That's fine.
So just I would rate you the lowest, definitely on the panel.
Why are you not a surgeon?
What's the number?
I would arguably say like 1.5 or 2, like genetic defect, dead end.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm actually writing this shit down. Okay.
Okay, so I would give her a 4.5.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, it's just, I would say, no, actually, I'll give her a little bit higher. I would take probably a 5, but maybe in terms of the body fat, that could come down a little bit once you leaned out a little bit, once you got a little bit more facial angularity, lower your body fat percentage. I would say you'd actually be pushing up to like a 5.5 maybe.
Quick question.
And real quick, just so there's a scale, because you know how girls are. They don't like to be average, right?
Right.
So would it be fair to say a 5 is completely average, dead in the middle?
Right, yep.
And then a 6 is like above average.
Yes,
Like she's actually attractive at a 6.
No, exactly. So when...
Guys, he's rating very hard. So.
Yeah, so
quick question. Do you believe in eugenics? Yeah, you do.
That's a loaded question. That's a complex one. That's
what
just
is
not
eugenics?
That's not really a yes
he's
or no
racist.
answer.
Yeah.
No. That's
I am.
Yeah.
That's it. That's not a yes or no question.
That's fine.
Blacks have low IQs.
No, not a yes or no question.
Do they?
To you.
No, not a yes or no.
It's a color.
Okay, so moving on. A lot of just to clarify, ladies, that this is an incredibly harsh rating scale because a lot of women and people just in general assume 7 is average when they're rating.
6, 7.
I mean, he's saying he believes in eugenics, so
you said that. Okay, but a 5 is an average.
But you didn't answer no, so if it was a no, it would have been a no.
It's a complex question, lady. So for you to think everything falls into a binary yes or no, you're just a So moving on.
Right.
Okay, shut the fuck up. But anyway, let's move on. 5 out of 10 is average. Okay, it's not 7. It's not a fucking 7. All right, so her.
He's funny.
I'll give her.
Okay. See.
I'm gonna give you a 4.5.
Okay.
Actually, and I would push you up to over 5. I would say you could be above average if you lost a little bit of body fat percentage. So
I actually just gained 10 pounds, so I agree with you.
Yeah. So once you leaned out, I think you would be around a little bit above average.
I agree.
I would say that you over here are also average to maybe slightly above. So
Five what?
I'll put her. So I put her at a 4.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna put her dead average 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna say she is.
That's not surprising at all.
She's a 4.5 over here.
Oh, but
simply.
why did she get the 5?
Oh, why did she get the 5?
Yeah.
What's the defect?
What? Okay, so what takes away from her is the body fat
I
percentage.
wrote that down. Her.
Okay, her. So it's going to be her orbital bones, like the bones surrounding her eyes. Her supraorbitals are suboptimal. She really doesn't have any eyebrows, and the worst phalo that she has is her interpupillary distance, which is the distance between her eyes. They're too close together. So we've got that going for her as well. She's got a suboptimal IPD. Her ESR is shit. Obviously, her nose is much too bulbous. The nasal tip.
Big.
And high body fat percentage, and a poor facial width to height ratio.
Why are you laughing?
So over here,
What was her number? What was her number?
She is a 4.5.
Okay.
Right there. Her over there, I'm gonna give her a 3. We've got a super downgrown facial structure entirely. All points of the facial convexity are severely recessed. Her maxilla gives her face no support. That's why she's got that bloated, chubby look. That's why she's got the nasolabial folds coming in.
Crazy.
It's because her face has no support. She's got no forward growth. Her chin is extremely recessed. Her orbital bones are...
from the mic.
It's like, look, so this is why people have these facial flaws. It's because of lack of bone support, right? Her orbitals are non-existent. She's got the huge...
Godzilla.
Godzilla. No, maxilla.
I know, I'm kidding.
Okay, so her orbital bones suck. That's why she's got the big bug eyes. Super protruding. Not good looking at all. 3 out of 10. Bug eyes. Super protruding. Okay, so her orbital bones suck. That's why.
Godzilla.
Godzilla. No, maxilla.
I know, kidding.
Everybody put down below in the comments how bad of a savage roasting this guy Clovacular is giving to these women. And I want you to look at the women's faces as part of your judgment, because you can see them just writhing, just seething inside at what this guy is saying. They can't stand. And I don't know anything about what this guy is talking about with all the things in the face. Obviously, this is Clavicular's thing. But I mean, Myron Gaines, Fresh, they're just, everybody on this podcast is just losing. I was dying laughing personally because he gives absolutely no Fs. And these women cannot stand it. I guarantee the ones, the one to his left probably thought like she was an 8. And some of these other women thought they were so much better. But he is just brutally savaging them. But you know what? This is the same thing these women do to men. They have no problem doing it. Oh, you're too fat. You're a brokey. You got no style. You're ugly. They could go on and on and on. The list is so long. But when all of a sudden it's turned around, they're fine starting the fire, but they just cannot stand to take the heat. But hit that like button and notification bell if you're enjoying the video. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the link in the description and let's get back in.
Okay, so her orbital bones suck. That's why she's got the big bug eyes. Super protruding. Not good looking at all. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10.
Yo, who this is this?
Okay, moving on over here, we've got Auntie. I can't, let me see. I'm gonna definitely above average. I would say that the main thing that you could work on would certainly be the
What's
body.
the rating? 5.5 or
5.25.
Didn't even say a number.
Wait. I'm nodding.
I'm literally taking notes.
range.
I need to know.
Actually, I'm
just documenting all this.
I'm gonna say around a 5.5 range, so definitely above average. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna give her like a 7.
So above, but that's with a pretty prevalent phalo with the body fat percentage being. So once you chiseled out a little bit more, got more angularity, I'd say you could definitely push over a 6 for sure.
Appreciate you.
And over there, I would say that you probably have the best looks on the panel. It's not really a
Also
tough,
not shocking.
It's not a tough crowd to compete against, really. So like, don't give yourself too much credit there. But you edge them out a little bit. So,
Eugenics.
What's her number?
I'll give her a 6 to a 6.25.
Okay.
I'll take it. Thank you.
What's her fuck ups?
Her fuck ups.
The OnlyFans.
No,
No. We're going off looks here. Don't worry.
Looks only, yeah.
the nasal tip's a bit too bulbous. Her face is a little bit too short. Her just entire skull. We've got
That's a new one. Tell a bitch her face is too short. Hey, her face is too short.
Haley jeans.
She's got her ESR looks a little bit too wide, and her mid-face ratio is a bit too short. So that's all the fearless.
Well, I never thought I'd be writing down ESR too wide. Bro, on a fucking
What does that mean?
Wow, man. Best rating I've ever had. Broken down description of each woman on the panel.
Yeah, all of them about to make plastic surgery appointments.
It wouldn't be fair to me to come.
I'm just gonna punch myself in the face for extra looks.
Are you gonna be the surgeon?
No, I got expelled from college.
I forgot to mention you have dimples.
Maybe use some meth to lean out, you know?
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. No, so I mean, it wouldn't really be fair for me to critique these ladies and like, because I see a lot of people come on this panel and do this. To be honest, they'll be like, "Oh, she's an ugly whore." It's like, well, why? Like, if you can't even say it, it has no power to it. So like, when I want to come from
It's okay
someone,
to
like, I
critique
wanna know
women,
why.
but when you're using eugenics, it's like a completely
Oh, shut the
different
fuck up.
aspect.
That's pure
It's true.
objective, like golden ratio. This shit came from ancient Greece. It is not
Oh, right,
fucking some
Eugenics.
No. Who the fuck?
Oh, your nose is too bulbous. Yeah, okay. Round noses are a bad thing.
Okay, that's eugenics, right? You know,
Yeah.
so this is ridiculous. Objective beauty has been a concept that's been around since the dawn of history, right? So this is really not anything that we've never seen before. It's not just some fucking craziness, you know, like a lot of people cope and say. So you can go and throw around your copes that it's some narrative, but you're just an ugly bitch at the end of the day. So whatever you want to tell yourself to cope with that, it's totally fine.
And you're a fucking ass man that's down low, and it's very obvious.
Yep.
It's okay.
Okay.
I mean, you want to find out? I'm looking forward.
It's funny because just because a disgusting, wretched hoe, you know, you don't want to fuck her, and all of a sudden you're gay. It's like, no, maybe you're just a wretched, disgusting hoe.
I still said you're extreme. Like I said, you're attractive. You do what you have to do. You have the following you have. I can give you your flowers and have respect for you, as a woman should, right? But at the end of the day, you have certain ideologies that are persuaded by the way you see things based off of ancient Greece mythology, is what you just said, or
Not
what?
mythology.
What was it that you said?
It's just objective facial harmony. Is what it's
Objective,
called.
but you were shitting on numerology yesterday, right?
What is the
Right,
correlation?
okay.
What the fuck is the correlation?
Because
between those two
why are you shitting on women based off of like Greek? What?
They're
I'm sorry.
measurements. This is all
Okay,
math. It's
measurements?
mathematics. Okay,
Is that
so
numerology? Is it mathematics?
no,
Okay.
it's random logical leaps.
I mean,
right.
you know, and because you're a woman, ladies, you all know that symmetry and proportionality is extremely important when it comes to beauty. That's what he's going off of.
Yes.
Numerology is not the same as
A contour.
like it's not the same
Makeups.
whatsoever. I mean,
Clovacular is correct. Objective beauty has been around literally forever. Ever since guys looked at a woman and figured out what the most beautiful woman either looks like or would look like, we've known that forever. That's why we have beauty pageants. That's why we have all this stuff that showcases how women look, who's the most attractive, so forth. But in that same regard, that way women know what attractive is or what it looks like to a man. And this black woman just can't stand the idea that Clovacular just shat on her so bad that she has to pull out the black card. She has to pull out the victim card. She has to accuse him of being a racist. And you can always tell someone usually has some racist tendencies, even if they don't say it, because they keep talking about it. They keep bringing it up. They want to accuse, even when nobody else is talking about it. That no one else is mentioning it. No one else is bringing it up. He's talking about completely different metrics. Like Myron Gaines said, literally measurements between the face and so forth. But she has to pull out the victim card because, of course you rate me so low because you're a racist. When in reality, she's just projecting. But thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought about what Myron Gaines had to say, losing it on Clovacular's savage roast of these delusional 304s in this clip. Thanks again, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.